Hello guys, welcome to this short video tutorial. In this video, we discuss autonomous weapons, also known as killer robots. Are they real or fiction? Their advantages, disadvantages, and efforts by AI experts to regulate their use. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. It encourages us to bring you more informational videos. Computers don't see us as people, just another piece of code to be processed and sorted. From smart homes to the use of robot dogs by police enforcement, AI technologies and automated decision-making are now playing a significant role in our lives. At the extreme end of the spectrum of automation is autonomous weapons, also known as killer robots. So, what is a killer robot? These are weapon systems that are fully autonomous. That is, they can select and engage targets without meaningful human control. Examples of such autonomous weapons range from robots, drones, and missile systems. These systems have the ability to navigate on their own and decide whether or not to strike. It is important to note that these machines exist. It's not fiction anymore. Those who call for further development and deployment of autonomous weapons systems generally point to several military advantages. First, autonomous weapons systems act as a force multiplier. That is, fewer warfighters are needed for a given mission, and the efficacy of each warfighter is greater. Next, advocates credit autonomous weapons systems with expanding the battlefield, allowing combat to reach into areas that were previously inaccessible. Also, autonomous weapons systems can reduce casualties by removing human warfighters from dangerous missions. Finally, these killer robots are better suited than humans for dull, dirty, or dangerous missions. An example of a dull mission is long-duration sorties. An example of a dirty mission is one that exposes humans to potentially harmful radiological material. An example of a dangerous mission is explosive ordnance disposal. These lethal autonomous robots have the unique potential to operate at a tempo faster than humans can possibly achieve and to lethally strike even when communications links have been severed. While some support autonomous weapons systems with these arguments, others base their opposition on ethical, legal and security grounds. In 2014, 20 individuals and organizations who have won the Nobel Peace Prize issued a joint statement endorsing the call for a preemptive ban on fully autonomous weapons. In the same year, the European Parliament also passed a motion calling for a ban. In 2017, top experts in artificial intelligence and robotics penned an open letter to the United Nations. The open letter, signed by 116 founders of robotics and AI companies from 26 countries, urges the UN to urgently address the challenge of lethal autonomous weapons and ban their use internationally. Lethal autonomous weapons threaten to become the third revolution in warfare, the letter states. Once developed, they will permit armed conflict to be fought at a scale greater than ever, and at timescales faster than humans can comprehend. These can be weapons of terror, weapons that despots and terrorists use against innocent populations, and weapons hacked to behave in undesirable ways. We do not have long to act. Once this Pandora's box is opened, it will be hard to close, it states, concluding with an urgent plea for the UN to find a way to protect us all from these dangers. Signatories of the 2017 letter include Elon Musk, founder of Tesla, SpaceX and OpenAI; Mustafa Suleyman, founder and head of applied AI at Google's DeepMind, UK; Jérôme Monceau, founder of Aldebaran Robotics, makers of Now and Pepper Robots, France, and many other notable personalities. Here is a compilation of 10 reasons why this experts wants killer robots to be banned. Number 1. On the ethical side, their main concern is that a machine should never be allowed to make the decision over life and death. This goes against the principles of human dignity and the right to life. This decision cannot be reduced to an algorithm. Outsourcing this decision therefore would mean outsourcing morality. Number 2. Regarding legal concerns, fully autonomous weapons are unlikely to be able to adhere to international humanitarian law. It is unlikely that they will be able to properly distinguish between civilians and combatants, or to make a proportionality assessment. Number 3. Fully autonomous weapons create an accountability vacuum regarding who is responsible for an unlawful act. If an autonomous weapon makes a mistake and possibly commits a war crime, the question of who would be responsible is still up for debate. Is it the robot, the developer, or the military commander? Security concerns. 4. While the deployment of fully autonomous weapons might reduce military casualties, it could lower the threshold for the use of force. It also reduces the incentive to find political solutions to end conflicts. 5. Killer robots could lead to a new international arms race, which would have destabilizing effects and threaten international peace and security. 6. These weapons could lead to accidental and rapid escalation of conflict as fully autonomous weapons react and interact with each other at speeds beyond human control. 7. In contrast to, for example, nuclear weapons, the technology is likely to be relatively cheap and simple to copy. This would increase proliferation risks and thus enable dictators, non-state armed actors or terrorists to acquire fully autonomous weapons. 8. Because of their nature, these weapons could be highly unpredictable, especially in their interaction with other autonomous systems and if they are capable of self-learning. 9. Only a small number of people are needed to deploy a large number of fully autonomous weapons, raising concerns about prevention, oversight and control. And finally, number 10. As with armed drones, deploying fully autonomous weapons instead of human soldiers may incense the population of the targeted state, potentially working against the interests of the attacking state. The key to note in all of this is that killer robots have transitioned from science fiction to reality. Whether on the battlefield or at a protest, machines cannot make complex ethical choices, they cannot comprehend the value of human life. Machines don't understand contexts or consequences. Understanding is a human capability, and without that understanding we lose moral engagement, and we undermine existing legal rules. Ensuring meaningful human control means understanding the technologies we use, understanding where we are using them, and being fully engaged with the consequences of our actions. Life and death decisions should not be delegated to a machine. It's time for new international law to regulate these technologies. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and like this video. Thank you.